Hey everyone, King Street Rob again. Hope you're all doing well on this Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I've got this big bugger of a padlock Tarzen, Tarzen, not Tarzan, Tarzan. I tried to do some research on it. I can't really find anything out about it. As you can see, it's been pretty well used, and I think in a fairly corrosive environment. I don't know if it was actually outside or if this was something for inside a warehouse or something. Because the body itself is in very good shape. It's just the shackle. I don't think it was a hardened shackle. I can't see anything on here that says it was. Tarzan was in the early or the late 20s and early 30s was a new type of steel that they had come up with for cutting gears and things like that. It was a harder type of steel, so I don't know if this is a play on that. Trying to say this is a tough padlock or whatever. It weighs just under 2 pounds. It's a really hefty thing, and I can barely get my hand around it. And tensioning is it's got a heavy spring in it, so tensioning is pretty tough, especially when you can't really get your hand around it. But I'll see what I can do with this thing. I can't feel. I really can't feel anything in here. It's just completely no feel whatsoever. I might have to put this in the vise. I don't know. It's already giving me trouble. I'm getting a bit of movement on the course. Sorry you can't see it, but like I said, it's so big that maybe I can do the old one-handed tension wrench and pick. That's pin 1, pin 2, 3. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I overset 5. I'm not sure. I'm just going to take a little bit of a shot at this here to see if I can. I just might as well reset the whole thing. Maybe I'll have better luck with this one. I don't know. Get that right in there and ride the top of the tension wrench. If I can keep it aligned there. This is really just a absolute blind pick here. absolutely, I feel nothing. Okay, well, yeah, you can see it's there. That's the key. Let me see here what I got. That's the key. Not much to it really, and you can see it's the original key for the Tarzen. And what I usually do when I get a lock with only one key, I usually make a key that I use when I'm if I'm going to use the lock. So I'll just find a blank that works, and you can hear that spring that's just a bugger to overcome, especially when you can't feel anything. The other thing I was going to talk about just briefly was another picker had mentioned something to me about best locks. I guess he's having a little trouble figuring out the combination to them and pinning them, yada yada yada. And so I started going to make a video for him about how to do these and the easiest way to figure out the change key, core key, blah blah blah. And I have a tendency to get distracted when I'm doing things, so as I was working on it, something came to my mind that I had forgotten about that I used to do years ago, and that was to make it so that the one key would do both by pulling it out one click, usually one click. Let's see if I can. There we go. Yeah, so you can tie this into a system. So I might do a video on that also. Just as a one lock, it doesn't make any sense to do it, but you can tie it into a system. So, like I said, I might do a video on that in the future. Anyways, I decided to show that to you guys, and the way I do get distracted with things. So that's why it takes me a while to do stuff usually. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day, and like I said before, happy Mother's Day to everybody, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for your time, guys. I appreciate it. Bye for now.